Happy and fantastic day, dear children. I welcome you all to the English Corner. Children, what we are going to learn today? Come on, any guesses? Yes, it is a poem in 5th unit. Where do all the teachers go? Right? A small boy or a small child, I can say, whether it is a boy or a girl, a small child is thinking, where do all the teachers go? Okay, it is written by Peter Dixon, a poet. We will see about the poet also. And when you are very young, like you are in KG, you too will think about teachers, right? So, what that small boy is thinking, what that girl is pointing out, oh God. So, these two children and other children are thinking about the teachers, right? Teachers in the class, when they are asking question, a conversation is going on, discussion is going on in the class. Like you can recollect our class also. A debate will go on, a discussion will go on, a conversation will go on. Okay, at that time, children will react very easily, right? They'll answer lot of questions and they'll ask lot of questions, right? And these kids will think about their teachers and they'll speak more about the teachers. Today this teacher is wearing this sari, all other things also they'll talk about the appearance. She's looking very good and pleasant today, or she's looking sad today. Ma'am, is it your birthday? Everything they'll think about the teachers. This is nature of small child. For a little child, a teacher is special. Okay, assume that you are in KG. Maybe your sisters or brother will be there in KG. Okay, what they'll say, if you said the right answer or if you say the same thing, they'll not accept. When the teacher says, they'll accept easily. For a little child, a teacher is very special. Okay, it is difficult for a small child to think of her teacher as an ordinary person. And the small children will think about the teacher as an angel, right? They are the God's equivalent or more than their mothers, parents, everywhere, every relation. They are very special. Teachers are very special to the small children, right? Here, the author behaves as if he was very small. He was in the place of a small child and he was writing this poem. Where do all the teachers go when it is 4 o'clock? Till 4 o'clock, we all were there with you, with the children. Okay? After 4 o'clock, where the teachers are going? Till 4 o'clock, the teachers are with me. But after 4 o'clock, where are they going? This is a very big doubt for small children, right? And you are all grown up and you know where the teachers are going. But for a small kid, for a KG kid, this is a very big question to think. Do they live in houses? God, the teachers, do they live in houses? See how the child is thinking. And do they wash their socks? So many doubts are there for small kid. Okay, do they live in houses? And do they wash their socks? Because since the teachers are like angels to the kids, they will think that they will live in another world or they are something very mysterious to that kid. Okay, do they wash their socks? Washing socks itself is a very big task. Usually parents used to scold the children for washing socks, isn't it? See how dirty it is. Without wearing shoes, you're walking here and there, making it so muddy. very dirty, all sorts of thing, and you're not keeping your socks in a neat way. Okay, so much of scolding for socks, and some sort of bad smell will come from your socks also sometimes, because you're not throwing it in on the dirty cloths, and you'll wear the dirty socks often, right? So do they wear pyjamas and do they watch TV? Do they wear pyjamas? So usually children will see in a casual or formal dress in school, right? Either sari or in churidar, uniform churidar, something like that. And the child has a doubt whether my teacher wear pajama, or will she watch TV? Do they watch TV? Okay, so some sort of thinking is there in the child mind. And do they pick their nose? God, do they pick their nose? You all will pick your noses, isn't it? Same way, the child, small child is thinking, and do they pick their noses? And the same way as you and me. You and me, both of us, or everybody in our class will pick their nose, but the teacher will do that or not? That is a very big doubt for a child. Do they live with other people? Do they live with other people? Have they moms and dads? So the child is thinking that whether my teacher have moms and dads, or they are living with other peoples together, and were they ever children and were they ever bad? See, whenever the child is seeing her teacher, the teacher seems to be like an angel, I said, isn't it? That means equivalent to godliness. Here, have they been a child before, or they are teachers as when they are born itself? So it's a very big doubt for a child. And were they ever bad? Always, when a child is seeing a teacher, the child sees him or her as a role model, and they will not make mistakes at all these were there in the child's mind. So did they ever never spell right? Did they ever make mistakes? So will they make spelling mistakes? Will they make any mistakes? So all these were there in the child's mind. Were they punished in the corner? You know how the punishment will be in British? They'll make the child to stand in the corner of the class. Okay, why they are giving punishment in this particular poem? They are giving punishment to pinch the chocolate flakes. You know, while the classes are going on, secretly they used to eat chocolates. So to avoid that, ma'am is giving punishment. Okay, the teacher is giving punishment. Were they punished in the corner if they pinch the chocolate flakes? So if they are pinching the chocolate flakes, will they give punishment? My teacher ever had the punishment like that? Did they ever lose their hymn book? What is hymn book here for a small kid? It is like a note, a precious note or a rough note which is used to write new words or any notes or any mantras, something very important thing for that child. Okay, importance will differ from person to person, right? Which is very important to that kid may be very silly for the other bigger child than that, right? For that child which is very important may be very silly for their parents. So importance based on their age and attitude, right? So here hymn book here refers to the book which an important thing of that particular child written. Did they ever leave their greens while you're eating food, lunch? How much we are suffering to make you to eat all the vegetables and to make you to eat your lunch. Here the same thing. They are saying that did they ever skip eating greens? Did they scribble on the desktops? Did they wear old dirty jeans? Did they scribble on the desktop? See how the child is scribbling? Like that will my teacher scribble on the desk, top of the desk? That is what his child is thinking. Did they wear old dirty jeans? I used to wear dirty jeans, dirty clothes, and when I'm playing, it will become dirty. I'll roll, I will play, jump, all that. I'll make the dress dirty and I'll come back to home. Will my teacher do the same? That is what is the doubt of a small child. Did they wear old dirty jeans? I'll follow one back home today. So one day definitely I'm going to follow my teacher. I'll find out what they do. I will definitely find out what my teacher is doing. Then I will put it in a poem that they can read for you. This is a beautiful poem representing the small kid's mind, right? This was written by Peter Dixon. So he is the one who wrote this poem, right? Very good. I hope you can able to understand the poem. Still, we'll know about Peter Dixon, right? Peter Dixon is a poet, he's a performer, he's an educationalist and an artist. He grew up in London during the Blitz and readily admits to being a rather naughty boy whose schooling was far from successful. See, he was not a successful student. Okay, he having failed at spelling and understanding of word, form and grammar, he tended to write secretly at home, drawing and writing of things largely ignored by schools. He used to write, he was very weak in schooling, he was very weak in grammar, he was very weak in spelling, right? Everything was negative. He think it was negative, but he was a successful writer now, right? He used to write secretly at home. He used to draw things and write things largely, but everything will be ignored by people. But he is not bothered about anything, right? He continues his work. Now, many of Peter's painting draw upon childhood experiences and have developed a cult following with a number of galleries in London and south of England showcasing his distinctive work on a regular basis. See, before when he was child, all his paintings were rejected. But now, it was in the galleries in London. See how good it was to hear itself. Oh, so children, when somebody is demotivating you or degrading you, you should not bother about anything, right? Our only motive is to come up in our life, right? So do things on your own for your benefit and for the benefit of the society. Be a good citizen. Don't do anything negative to others. Okay. So here the best example is Peter Dixon for you. Thank you, dear children. Time is up. We'll meet again.